K-Bible.
Cheon Bu Kyeong.
From the Star, Episode 1. People who came from the stars. There were brightly shining stars in our galaxy, which is made up of countless stars. The Big Dipper, a 7-star constellation, is thought to be the place where the ancestors of humans resided and to govern our fate. Long ago, after traveling across vast space, people of light came down to Earth from this star. They had the incredible ability to travel through space at unfathomable speeds. The Earth was completely covered in water and thick fog. At that time, they realized that sunlight was not harmful and that the atmosphere and water provided all of the necessary conditions for the creation of life. They used their incredible powers to push the crust away from the ocean, forming a single original continent and adjusting the atmosphere to support life. They began to create life in various places on Earth and were known as Creator, God, Founder, and Elohim. They began with tiny single-celled organisms, progressed to plants, and then to animals. They were the same as we were, because there is nothing new under the sun. They were afraid of creating life, just as we were afraid of the heliocentric theory, and just as we were afraid of in vitro fertilization of artificial insemination, they were afraid of creating humans. As we have progressives, moderates, and conservatives, so in their world, some went forward, some were balanced, and some were opposed. They had no choice but to proceed slowly, going through a lot of trial and error, and twists and turns. They have experienced numerous trials and errors while creating and bring up life, just as we do when we give birth and raise children to achieve deep understanding. Just as all animals on Earth devote half of their lives to raising their children, they devoted all of their efforts to creating and raising humans. As creative technology improved, progressives' desire to produce human beings equal to them got stronger, while conservatives' fearful opposition grew stronger. The creation process, which began with Heavenly Emperor
Hwanin,
the world's leader, continued through the ages, with Heavenly Emperor
Hwanu,
Mother Mani
Tangun,
succeeding him. When the Earth's environment and the ecosystems of animals and plants were stable, Heavenly Emperor Hwanwoon and the gods began to create humans in their own image. The Emperor Hwanwoon and Mother Mani created the first humans in Northeast Asia, which was a single continent, and various races were created based on the prototype by various gods. These heavenly gods are people from heaven, and they were the Tangun. The founders saw each surname, and they gave birth to people with 108 surnames on Earth that reflected their genes. Each of these Tangun played a distinct role, and they became the foundations of every surname in the world. For thousands of years, the tradition of honoring them was passed down from generation to generation. These truths became myths and legends, which were passed down to mankind, and the creators left countless traces for us to discover today. There are stories of gods who aided humans all over the world. The hidden truth has been passed down through Korea's Tangun, Sumerian mythology of the Middle East, Chinese and Indian mythology, Greek and Roman mythology, North and South America and Africa, Arctic mythology, and Pacific Island mythology. The truths have been widely transmitted throughout the world in the names of Hwanin, Hwanwoon, Yahweh and Lucifer, Anu, and Enki and Enlil, and Viracocha, and Quetzalcoatl. The heavenly gods from the stars left countless myths, remains, and religions all over the world, leading us to the truth.